Hello, lovelies. So I made a post the other day and on Facebook and Instagram, and a series of pictures explaining the idea of going from a negative thought through a neutral thought to a positive thought, and how important that is. So a lot of times we'll get really, really frustrated because we think, oh, I've got to just think positive thoughts, or, I've been repeating this positive affirmation, and they don't work. And the reason that they don't work most of the time is because our brain doesn't believe it. When we are going from a negative place to a positive place, then our brain can't comprehend it. So I drew this picture for you to help you out. So if you're down here and you've got this negative thought that's going on down here, and you're trying to shoot for the stars, it's really hard to shoot for the stars when you can't even see them, right? So allowing your thoughts to go from negative to neutral to a positive thought, that ends up happening organically. It's like when we're driving a car, you don't go directly from reverse to drive because that'll totally jack the car up. So instead, we go reverse, neutral, and then drive, right? So it makes sense that our brains would kind of work in that same way. So what we do then is that by having that neutral thought, it allows us to ease into that positive place, because now we can see the stars. Now we can work our way into those things that your brain is taking baby steps. It's kind of that, learning to walk before you run thing, right? So a really basic example of this that I see with plenty of my clients over the years is they'll tell me, Laura Lee, I just hate my body. And I am not a responsible coach to say, oh, no, love your body. Because the brain is just not going to recognize that, right? So no matter how much my people tell themselves, oh, no, I need to love my body, it does all these good things, they've got to come to a neutral place first. So the negative thought, I hate my body. The positive thought, I love my body. The neutral thought is I have a body, right? See the difference in those two things? So being able to move through that safe space comes at the brain a little bit more sideways. It allows it to start to create a new idea, and it is an idea that the brain finds acceptable. So a couple more examples. If your thought is, I'll never make more money, which a lot of my clients also struggle with, I'll never make more money. If I go straight to, oh, well, I'm going to make $50,000 more this year. I'm just putting it out there. That's what it's going to be, right? That actually puts a brake on it. Your brain's like, yeah, no, not true, false. We're going to stay back here. Too dangerous. We're going to stay here in the cave. The positive or the neutral thought that will be an effective thought is, I'm working every day to increase my skills so that I can earn more money. Oh, okay. You feel how the positive thought feels a little bit more like manic, right? And then you get to the neutral thought and it's like, oh, okay, yeah, okay, that's doable. And the other one, I never keep the weight off. I hear that one a lot too. I never keep the weight off, right? The positive thought is, I'm losing 30 pounds forever this time. And then the neutral thought would be, I'm retraining my body and my thinking to help me be more healthy today. It allows the brain to start to look for ways to make that more effective. We give ourselves permission to step into the positive experience. And by allowing that neutral, then we organically grow into that positive thought. We've allowed that groundwork to happen. We've brought ourselves back up out of that hole, and we're up into that ground level where we can see the stars. So there you go. I'm just saying.